Let's talk about fans, your most effective and vocal marketing department. Find your fans, the rest is mere detail. You may have heard of PayPal. Well, back in the day, PayPal wasn't what it is today. PayPal started off as an app in those old handheld Palm Pilots, those PDAs, which are like small computers, popular in the late 90s and early 2000s. When PayPal started out, it was an app that Palm Pilot users could beam payments to each other from Palm Pilot to Palm Pilot. Sounded like a good idea, but the problem was that Palm Pilot users didn't need PayPal. It was kind of a bit gimmicky. It was a nice to have, but they didn't actually need it in their daily lives. It didn't actually solve a problem that most Palm Pilot users had. Then PayPal discovered eBay. And in eBay, the power sellers. The power sellers were a very tight group. They were a niche with a very tightly defined pain point. eBay power sellers wanted to sell their products, but they didn't have a way of getting paid, which was better than the check or sort of old-fashioned bank transfers. Along came PayPal, and the rest is history. What this tells us that it's better to be something to somebody than everything to everybody. When PayPal was targeting Palm Pilot, the problem was it had a very loosely defined user group, and that user group didn't have a common shared pain point. When PayPal targeted eBay, they had a very tight niche of fans, people who really needed that product, and that product really helped them and added value to them in their daily lives. Importantly, it fixed a pain point. It solved a solution that they had in their daily lives. This is important when you write about your customer, and this could be on your sales copy on the website, when talking about your product, or when talking about your customer to other people. If you write about your customer as anyone that ... fill in the blanks, you've already got it wrong, because it isn't anyone that we're selling to. We need to be selling to someone. It's really important that you have a firm grasp of who that customer is. And if you target a group of fans, maybe people within a particular ecosystem or people doing a particular thing, like, for example, eBay power sellers, you can really get a good grasp of what their issues are and, importantly, connect with them at the emotional level. So let's compare loose versus tightly defined customers. On the one hand, overstretch. This is for anyone that is very common, but it's not targeted. On the other hand, tight. This is for stressed out executives. This is for busy dog lovers. This is for entrepreneurs who want to build a business and travel the world. My advice to entrepreneurs is to start with a small group of fans. Rather than go out and try and change the world, start with 100 people who have a tightly defined pain point. So where do you find your fans? Well, there's three ways you can find fans. The first one is people you know. Secondly, your email inbox. These are people that you're having dialogue with recently. And thirdly, your ecosystem. So your passion, what it is, your hobby, the thing that you do. You could be an eBay power seller yourself, or you could be a cyclist. With those first 100 fans, what you need to do is add them to the newsletter. Start building a dialogue with them. Don't start talking about and selling the product to them. Talk about how you're building the product. Talk about why you're building the product. Sell the why, sell the backstory, and get those fans to connect with you. Get those fans on board as part of the journey.